I got people. I got a judge, a county judge. I've got Brandon with the SWAT team.
What's up, man?
Brandon, where are you at?
I'm in my house.
Can you come to Camp Swamp Road off of 9 like as fast as possible?
Yeah, what's wrong?
I had to shoot somebody.
What? You had to shoot somebody for?
He held a gun at us. He ran us off the road. We stopped to try and get the stuff on the trailer because we were hauling a couch. He got out, pulled a gun, started shooting at us, and we had to shoot back.
Alright, did you call 911?
Yeah, they're all here. And I've got witnesses that watched him run me off the road, that watched him hold the gun out the window. We have a picture of him holding the gun out the window, and then when he was in front of us, he got out the car, racked the slide, aimed it at us, and started shooting, and we shot back. And then when he got back in the car, we quit shooting, and then he started shooting again, and we started having to shoot again.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Alright, I gotta be real careful with that because it's in my jurisdiction and we're an investigating agency, so I gotta be careful that I'm not showing any,
I know that. It's self-defense. And we got witnesses that are all saying it's self-defense. I'm a nervous wreck, dude. Why would...
I'll slide out there, but I gotta be real careful, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
It's just I just don't understand what in the world was going through his head. I mean, the dude just lost it.
Well, I'll tell you what I was told. Well, what I heard, not from my people, but from somebody else who knew who this guy was. Says he must have been a pretty big dude because he said he was roiding. He was on roids real bad. He might have been having some roid rage.
Well, hopefully they do a top screen on him.
Yeah, they will. They will because originally the coroner thought, and this is all me and you talking. This isn't the county police talking to you, okay?
Okay.
Originally they weren't even going to do an autopsy on the guy. I was like, and was like, no, y'all need to do one just to cover it in case like a civil suit or something tries to come down the line, just to cover you. So, because the autopsy tells you how somebody died. We know how he died. He was shot.
Do they know how many times he was hit or anything?
They'll do the autopsy either today or tomorrow. I don't know. But I was up through it last night talking and everything. I was in the shadows last night. I weren't there, but I was in the shadows. But I'm going to tell you, I told Jada last night, and I talked to Daniel. I said, it's one of the hardest things I think I've ever dealt with, having a friend of mine involved in something like that, and I can't be there for him.
You were there for me, and I fully understood what you were saying. I mean, it was, and Ken got there very fast. I mean, Ken was with me, me and Bradley pretty quick. So,
okay, Alan's a good dude, man. I wanted to send the right person down there to you.
well,
They treat you good though.
yeah,
okay?
yeah. I mean, it was fine. I just wish it, I just wish it didn't happen, but. Hopefully hopefully they just it's just all these rumors. I mean, I'm still seeing people saying stuff, and it's just like, damn, y'all. I mean, it ain't like I went looking for that. I pulled off the road. He was parked, and I mean, he basically ambushed us.
Well, here's the deal, dude. You could have been. Oh, and I talked to Nate last night too. I called Nate. He was at dinner, and I discussed it all with him, and he said that when I talked to you, to tell you he's thinking about you, that not to worry about anything. Because they'd have to go to him if they were going to charge you for a warrant. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, and they're not going to, so don't even think like that. But, yeah, you good, man. I hate you went through it, man.
It is what it is. I mean, it's. I'm okay with it. I mean, Bradley's pretty quiet, but.
Who's the guy you were with?
That's my buddy Bradley.
Well, don't tell Bradley you enjoyed that.
I had a damn blast, but.
Now, be a police. A SWAT team.
Well, if you enjoyed it, son, you just need to keep that to yourself. And I wouldn't even tell Bradley that because,
Yeah,
you just, I mean, I know y'all friends and everything, but you wouldn't want Bradley to accidentally slip up and tell somebody that you said that.
They finished the analysis on both my vehicle and his. The TRX was never hit once other than the shots that we made through the windshield.
Okay.
Scott was shooting a Springfield XD45.
Okay, that explains the low round count.
That explains the lower round count and the big hole in the tailgate.
Okay.
On top of that, they have significant evidence that Scott, there was shell casings, there was a significant amount of shell casings outside of the vehicle and significant amount of shell casings inside of his vehicle, which confirms our story that he engaged us from the outside of the truck, got back in his truck, and we quit shooting, and then he started shooting again. So our story is solid. Now, here's where it gets crazy. Remember when he put his head up and we both were starting to shoot again?
Yeah.
That's when we killed him.
Yeah.
You know why he put his head up?
Why?
He was lifting himself off of the center console where he had another high capacity magazine that he was trying to get to reload and get back in the fight. Ken told me that I had a horseshoe up my ass. He said, what are the chances that you get in a shootout and you got 5 independent witnesses where none of them know you and none of them know each other all stop to back up your story?
Yeah.
He said if this had happened on a back road where it was just you, Bradley, and that vehicle and there was no one else around, he said this would have been a whole different situation.
Yeah, I believe so.
And Brandon said, just be thankful he wasn't black.
Yeah, I mean, and that's true.
So, Bradley, I know it's to say, but I had a blast. I know it's but I'm a person.
Well, I mean, you know, it is what it is.
I had a good time.
The main thing is, I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're okay.